Hey everybody, hope your day's going well. We are back with a reaction. The band, The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down. A request by Doug. Thank you so much for this request and donation. This is a song about the American Civil War, which is, I don't know too much about it. It's not really taught here in schools in Europe, uh, like it probably is in America, because of course it's American history. But I do know a few things from reading over the years here and there. There's a couple of names: Robert E. Lee, Ulysses S. Grant, I believe, Stonewall Jackson. There are names that come to me. I've seen, I know a few things, and this is also the video where this is. I don't know if somebody put this together from the documentary The Last Waltz. I know about it because I'm a huge fan of cinema, and Martin Scorsese directed this, and he's done a few musical documentaries. I haven't seen this one yet. I never knew it was about the band, and what a great name for a band, by the way. But I need to watch, and now that I'm on this musical journey, this is definitely one I need to put on my bucket list, being a fan of Scorsese. So, all right, let's jump in. The band, The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down.
Oh, it's not like it used to be.
Served on the Danville train. To Stoneman's cavalry came and they tore up the tracks again. In the winter of 65, we were hungry, just barely alive. By May 10th, Richmond had fell. It's a time I remember oh so well. The night they drove old Dixie down, when all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing.
Wow. Wow, I always find it impressive. You don't see that too often. I've seen it a few times, but people drumming and singing at the same time. With guitars and piano, you see it more often than drums. But I always, first of all, keeping rhythm with two hands, to me, seems already impossible, as and then singing as well. That's amazing. I do know how to play guitar and sing a little bit, but drums seems so difficult, to me at least. Wow, you see the story unfolding, and I wish I knew a bit more about it, but for both sides, everybody has a different experience, because maybe for one side it seems like a victory, but for I believe it's called the Confederate States, it's like, oh, this is different. Like I need to know more about it, man. But wow. We were hungry, just barely alive. May the 10th, Richmond had fell. So Richmond, that's in Virginia, right? So that's the South, right? Wow, man, this just inspires me to read more about it. If there's any good book you can recommend to me that it covers a lot of this, let me know. Because I like to read, and that would be a book that I could look up and check out then.
Back with my wife in Tennessee, when one day she called to me, said, Virgil, quick, come and see, there goes the Robert E. Lee. Now I don't mind chopping wood, and I don't care if the money's not good.
Ooh.
You take what you need and you leave the rest, but they should never have taken the very best. The night they drove old
Wow. So Robert E. Lee, that's the name I mentioned. That he was a general, right? Yeah, I really like that. I don't mind chopping wood, and I don't care if the money's no good. You take what you need and you leave the rest. But hey, they should have never taken the very best. Wow, that's heartbreaking. Like probably after war, there's a lot of destruction, right? There's a lot of destruction. They taking the best. You have to rebuild it. That's what came to mind. And also, you take what you need, you leave the rest. You know, is also a saying. Like I'm 3 years sober. I don't do 12 steps or anything, but I've read enough about all of that about that program as well. That's a common saying of leaving your emotional baggage behind. You take what you need and leave the rest behind. But then add that line, but they never should have taken the very best. Oof. Hey, and this man's voice hits straight to your soul, man. Whoo! Awesome stuff. Ooh.
Like my father before me, I will work the land. And like my brother above me, who took a rebel stand. He was just 18, proud and brave, but a Yankee laid him in his grave. And I swear by the mud below my feet, you can't raise a cane back up when he's in defeat. The night they drove old Dixie down, when all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went na 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 na. The night they drove old Dixie down, down, the bells were ringing.
Woo!
The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went na 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 na.
Wow. Wow. Yo, this is so well shot. So this is from the film The Last Waltz. Damn, I need to watch that. I have so many things I still need to watch and read up about. Like, I would love to learn more about the Civil War, man. And but there's so many things to it, right? There's always two sides, and here, talking about being my brother above me, he took a rebel stand. He was just 18, proud and brave, but a Yankee laid him in his grave. Wow, that's heartbreaking. So the Yankees, meaning that's the annexed states. I'm not sure if I'm even correct about that term. I swear by the mud below my feet, you can't raise a Cain back up. Ooh, that could be like a double meaning as well, because his name is Virgil Cain. You also have this story of Cain and Abel, the brothers, so that could be like a double of that. A cane, also a cane, you can walk on a cane, raise a cane back up, sugar cane. There's a lot of canes out there. Whew. But they sound so amazing on that chorus. That's going to be stuck in my head. Just when they sing it, they belt out the notes together, so complimentary. And that is, I'm not sure if that's what they're talking about. Like, maybe the victors, they sing and they ring the bell through the streets, but in his eyes, it's a totally different experience. They're not celebrating. Is that what it is? Like, sometimes you have something in your memory that's so, the one side is celebrating, the other side is looking like that's a day they felt different. They didn't. He's in defeat. You can't raise a cane back up and he's in defeat. Oh, man. In defeat? Feet with your canes? I don't know if that's the meaning. Maybe I'm reaching here. Wow. That's an amazing song. even without knowing a lot about or really anything about the Civil War. It's just like so visual, so well performed. Awesome stuff, man. I love diving into this and learning more in the process. Now I'm going to be inspired to read more about it. So, yeah, thank you for that. And thanks for joining me on this journey. Much appreciated. Goodbye.